So let's talk about, putting money into your career. I know that you have a full-time job that you work as well. We don't have to even talk about where it's at, right? But you have a full-time job. So let's talk about how you manage putting the time into your full-time job because you can't go to work and half do it because you want to be an artist. So let's talk about how you manage your time and the money that you get. Do you put a certain amount of money every month towards studio time? Like, how do you manage having a full-time job and being an artist?
Yeah, money is hard, I can't lie. Uh, working almost 50 hours a week,
A week in 1 week.
yeah, yeah, 1 week. So it's not like high school, when I started, it was just like go home, do a little homework, maybe slack, and make music, So now, getting older and having to take on more responsibility, it is tough. And financially, funding it, music is a hard thing to fund. So it's a plus to do the job that I do, but at the same time, it takes the time. So it's really just about just losing sleep. The less sleep, the more productive you can be. So I mean that's really just all it's been. Just trying to, and I'm just hoping that with this EP, this has really been the first time that I personally have tried to put something together that will reach beyond my friends, beyond my circle, the people that I know,
The world, international.
and try to really do something. And I'm 24 now, and I just feel like now is the right time, to really try to expand. So and that's what I'm hoping to do. So I don't have to go to that job because I mean
So you can put in your 2 weeks notice.
I don't even know if I'll do that, but no, I'll do it for just to be nice. But but yeah, I mean that's pretty much how work is going. It's tough, but you got to do it. And I think the message that I want to give is it's worth it, worth losing a little bit of sleep.
Awesome. So I actually have one of your romance nerd necklaces here, which has like the little white tape in the middle for the nerd, and then a heart, which is really really cool. So you're going to be getting into some merchandising with the T-shirts, and as well as people can buy those as well, right?
So with these here, I want people to buy these, to pretty much symbolize that they're with me on it, that they want to learn, they want to be able to give somebody true love. And that's really what it's going to stand for. That's why I wear it. It doesn't mean that you know everything. It just means that you're willing to try. And that's the first step in doing something like that. With love, I just want to send that message out that you can be shorter than average. You can be a unique individual and still have somebody to care about you. When I started, I guess I can go into this. When I started making music, it was never. I mean, of course, I wanted to be, I wanted to be a big hit. I wanted to be on stage, but I think the most important thing for me was just to get my emotions out. And I was like 11, 12 years old, and I locked myself in my room. Didn't want anybody to hear it, and I would just write songs about the girls that I liked, the girls I had crushes on. And there's been times that I've tried to approach them before, and there's always been something wrong, or there's always been somebody better, and it's always been a physical thing. I was judged so much for that, Even today, I'm a little guy, I'm not, I'm not 6 feet, all that good stuff. So I would just go home and I would write, and that was my way of telling people without having to say it. And I felt bottled in, and I felt like I couldn't be myself. And so I know how it feels to be that type of person, and I can see where some guys they'll take that and they'll turn it into, well, I don't have to love. And when they start to get some type of appreciation, it's like, well, I don't have to give you anything, And I've always said this, that if you look deeper into a heartbreaker, you'll find a broken heart. And that's a path that I didn't want to go to. So I thought that maybe writing these songs, I could get it out. It was really my friend. I did music with a guy, Leo Mondavi, and he was the one that's like, man, you got to get this music out, man. You got to get it out. And I think it was, 6th grade. We're at recess. I'm just chilling.
Yeah.
And he's just like, everybody, like, Kendall's about to sing, man. Yeah. Kendall's about to sing. And I'm like, no, I'm not. And I'm like, kid you not, the entire class was circled around, and like I was forced to do it. And I'm just like, okay. I'll do it. I did it, and there was one girl, and everybody's screaming like, ah. There was one girl that was like, it was okay, and I was okay with that, you know, and it kind of took away that fear, and I felt like, you know what, I can be a little bit more open, you know, I can take the criticism and things like that. I don't know how we got here, but
No, it's fine. I'm enjoying
yeah,
listening. Absolutely.
but yeah, I mean, starting out, that's what it was for me. It's just a way of expressing what I felt like I couldn't. And for anybody that feels like that, you know, that they may have a crush, or there may be a girl that's like, you think like, nah.
So don't send a little letter. Yes, no, maybe so. Don't do that.
You know, just be confident about it. Know that you as an individual, you know, that should be enough.
Awesome.
You know, if you bring good qualities.